welcome to the Pottervision podcast. The podcast where every 2 weeks, myself, Lukas, Kirkby, and a gentleman you may have heard of, Tom Lawrenson, we discuss a chapter of the Harry Potter books and we use them as a springboard for conversation. Well, I say that, but this week is a very special Christmas edition where we're just going to have a festive chat and a catch-up because on the day of the release, this will be Boxing Day. And we hope you're all feeling festive and up for a bit of a chinwag. Tom, for those of you listening on audio, has a lovely pair of reindeer antlers on. How are you, Tom?
I'm all right, Lucas. I'm all right.
That's good. You're feeling festive. For us, it's the 23rd of December, isn't it?
I'm sat here in my childhood bedroom thinking about where it all went wrong.
Well, can I just say, you look a bit like someone who's squatting somewhere. Like, there seems to be a weird spotlight on you. There's loads of, like, junk laying around, not in storage. And you're just on your own, squatting.
It seems like since I've moved out of this house 10 years ago, they've been using my room for storage. And you know what they've been storing in here?
What?
My junk.
Well, what's that thing behind you on your left? I can see like a picture and there's like some grey hair or something. Like behind that wardrobe.
Oh, that?
What's that?
All right. That, ladies and gentlemen, is that is a painting I did for my sister Sophie one year for Christmas that she didn't want, so it got just shoved behind the wardrobe. I'll get it out now.
Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing it. At the minute, all I can see is like a yellow background and a grey head. It's is that Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah.
It's Mrs. Doubtfire with a pie covering her face going, hello. That's good. And you're telling me your sister didn't want this? Keep that.
She didn't want it. Yeah, she didn't want it, but you know what sisters are like. Sisters will be sisters.
Well, forgive me for being not very festive, but what an ungrateful so-and-so. I would have loved that.
Oh,
I'm sure you'd be able to give it someone else.
Yeah. Oh, let's get comfy.
You're on a nice little red chair. It looks like you're in Big Brother.
I bought this chair second hand.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it off like Gumtree or something. I went round to someone's house and I picked it up. But it was only the innards. The redness I had to go pick up from... I bought the redness from IKEA, the seat cover.
That sounds like a lot of effort for one chair.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm going to give this...
I think you'd be interested in Big Brother. Because I think on the face of it, when you first walk in and you get interviewed and you say who you are... I think everyone will think, oh, you know, he seems like quite a normal chappy. But very soon, I think your intolerance to most of mankind will become very apparent with all the other crackpots they put in there with you.
That is a very interesting idea, and it comes from a man who knows me well. It's very interesting, right, because I had a similar idea myself. Have you seen this new programme on BBC called The Traitors?
Oh, I've heard about it. I think I would like to watch that. Looks good.
It's basically werewolf, right? You ever played werewolf?
Yeah. There's two people who are trying to gobble everybody up.
At night, yeah, at night. Everyone goes to sleep and the werewolves kill someone. We all decide to kill someone, right? And I'm watching it, and it's very interesting because they've all got to accuse people the next morning. They all get together and they go, right, I think this person's the werewolf. And I was thinking, I was watching it, I would get accused immediately. I watched the first episode last night, and they're accusing people, and they had no basis. The first episode, they're accusing people who definitely weren't werewolves. I was just like, they just don't like these people. They were like, oh no, I think it's you, you've been acting strange. And it was just because it was a woman with one hand.
That's not nice. So what happens if do you get voted out and eliminated if they think it's you?
Yeah, they all vote you out. And the other guy they were accusing, he was called Imran. And I was like, they're just accusing him because he's Asian. Like they went, oh yeah, Imran.
Prejudiced bastards on the traitors, I tell you.
I really think they are. But I was thinking if I was in there, they'd be like, oh, I think it's you, Tom. You're so standoffish. You're so weird. You've always got a face on. You're like, oh, is that a crime, is it? Is that a crime?
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't like that. I don't like being... I don't think I'd be able to lie. I don't think I'd be able to keep it going.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to be on it.
There's a cool thing that Martina likes to watch on YouTube where there's 6 people and they all claim to be... It's great, isn't it? And they all claim to be... Like, there was one where they were all stand-up comedians, but one of them isn't. And the idea is that they do, like, 4 rounds, and at the end of each round they have to vote someone off who they think is not a stand-up comedian. And in the end, if they get it right, they get, like, a cash prize. But they did... And then Martina was like, oh, I want you to watch the stand-up comedian one and see if you can tell. Straight away... There was there was a woman on it, and the first thing she said was, "Oh yeah, I do stand up at birthday parties, christenings." Like, well, she's not a stand up. Birthday parties and christenings, and she said it with a lovely smile, as if that was a fun thing to do and a success every time.
That's well.
But yeah, and it wasn't her; she was the fake.
She wasn't a fake.
No, she was a fake.
Oh, she was the fake.
Yeah.
That's funny. How else
I could
could
tell
you do
because she was very cheery.
that? So where do you do stand up? Oh, in men's restrooms, in the supermarket, anywhere.
I think she's right. I think she could be one.
It seems as though she's never done stand up in her life. Well, no, she's never even seen stand up.
I know. Well, you say restrooms. I've been on a few stages next to the toilets. Many a time. People coming in and out, having to wait for the hand dryer to go off before you can carry on.
Yeah.
Smell of shit. Coming in. It's lovely.
It's not bad. How's Panto been going, brother?
Yeah, really good. So we do the first proper shows tomorrow. And then today we have 2 public dress rehearsals. So they're like dress rehearsals, but then the first show we had like a special needs school come in. And then the second show we had like an adult special needs group. So we get a rehearsal and then they get to see the show, and then they're not worrying about... Because like some of them might shout out and stuff like that, or walk about or whatever. So it's not a problem because like everyone knows what's going on. There was sometimes they shout out funny things. There was a bit today where so Robin Hood comes on at the beginning, he does his opening speech, tells a few jokes, comes off, a few other people come on, then I come on, do my bit, and then Robin Hood comes on to meet me. Some girl in the audience just goes, "Oh, Robin Hood again." She was annoyed that he'd walked onto stage again. This might not be the show for you. The show is Robin Hood.
Robin Hood coming out. Back. Robin Hood coming out smiling, hearing that.
Yeah. I remember one time the villain came on, and it was the end scene where they finally get the villain in handcuffs or whatever. Somebody in the audience goes, "Chop her head off." They in for blood. Well, yeah, it's always a good laugh, and they're always really up for it. So yeah, I like doing those shows.
But also as well, better gets you to relax, because even then for the rest of the run now, people can shout out.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a lot of distractions and things. So I think once you get that done, you think, well, it's going to be plain sailing from now on. It's been good fun.
Gets you to roll with the punches a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to say, I am so excited to come see the Panto.
Hey, are you?
Genuinely, I'm like, I think it's the thing I'm most looking forward to at Christmas. I know I'm seeing all my family, my loved ones, we're exchanging presents, time off work. I cannot wait to see my little pal with, I don't know, rouge on, some lipstick, on stage.
Yeah.
I don't know, giving it his all. I think it'd be fantastic.
Well, as well, you met Libby and Stuart at our wedding.
Yeah.
So you'll be excited to see them as well, won't you?
Definitely.
No, it'll be good. Yeah, and then we'll have a few drinky poos afterwards. I believe Lucy's coming, and friend of the show, Lewis Shaw.
Correct.
And his girlfriend, Holly.
Yeah.
Are coming along.
Linda Diskin's going to be there. Full name.
Hey, we can't wait to see Linda Diskin. It's going to be great. We had an open invitation in the last episode. And in the last 2 weeks, we've just had Linda Diskin accept. So if anyone wants to come on the 30th to see me in Panto, it's the evening one you're coming to, isn't it? And then we're going for a few drinky winkies afterwards.
I like to imagine that all the Pottervision listeners drew straws. Like they'll go, all right, sorry, Linda, you got the short straw. You got to go to the meet-up. Oh, it's in Colwyn Bay!
Well, Linda's not too far from us, so I think she's North Wales, so yeah, it's not too bad. So Snowy wouldn't come all the way from Brighton. We're a bit upset about that. But it's going to be a good laugh.
Yeah, we recently had the Pottervision Christmas quiz, so if you wanted to attend that and you didn't, sorry, you've missed it. It was a right laugh. Best quiz I've ever been a part of, if I'm honest. You did fantastic on that quiz. I thank you so much.
I'm glad you liked it. We had a few good rounds. There was one where I'd translated all of our catchphrases into Latin, so they sounded like spells, and you had to tell us what the English words were. And then there were some weird AI-generated images representing the 8 movies, and you had to guess which one was which.
And would you believe, listeners, would you believe, listeners, would you believe I won the quiz?
I didn't believe he won the quiz. He's told everyone he got more points than anybody else, but I was sceptical.
I genuinely got 59 points, right? I did cheat along the way. But
what did you cheat on?
Everything. I like to say the chocolate frog card thing. You'd be like, oh, this person invented whatsy poos. So I'd Google it and then write down the answer. Or when it was,
he's not the good.
Or when it was like, what was it? This. I just put in the Latin words on Google Translate and see what came up.
Were you? Oh, that's sad, because I was impressed with you at one point when you guessed one, and I was like, oh, that's good.
I did guess some of them, just like the tough ones.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, there was a dubious AI image because I wanted to do the Half-Blood Prince. So I typed into the AI image generator, old man falling from a tower, to represent Dumbledore being killed, right? Mm. But I think you thought it was Uncle Vernon falling off the out of Chamber of Secrets.
I did, yeah.
Falling out in the bush.
And then someone else thought it was like Neville being... Does that happen in Philosopher's Stone? Neville landing upside down?
Oh, yes.
He falls off his broom.
Yeah,
a sword catches the back of him. It rips and he lands on his fat arse.
Yeah. Well, come on. Neville is not an old man. You shouldn't have got that one wrong.
Well, I didn't say that. Someone else did. But let me tell you this. What's my week been like? What day are we on? It is Friday. The week has gone by. I've been in work for 2 days. What did I do the other 2 days? I went to Liverpool, did a gig. It was funny. I went and did a gig in Liverpool. James Allen runs a gig with...
Oh, yeah, we like James Allen, don't we?
Yeah, he did our tour support in Liverpool. He runs a gig with some of his pals. And I go up, and the audience are a bit flat. They're dead, right? I'm last on. I'm like, fucking hell, here we go. So I'm giving it me all, right? And I'm doing my best joke. I was like, I'll do my best joke second, get them all going. 2 people in the front row, this couple sat staring blank face at me. And I can feel it as I'm doing it. And I wait until the end of the joke, and I go, I don't know what came over me, but I point at them, I go, what the fuck's your problem, man?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the best joke I've ever written, why are you not laughing? And they were like a bit, I don't know, they're a bit surprised by it. And I was only messing.
Yeah.
And but got there. And then, what else have you been doing? Not much, really. I saw a film last night that I think you and Martina would love.
Oh, what's it called?
Brian and Charles.
Oh, I really want to see that. Is that the guy who builds a robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see it in the cinema.
I did.
How is it available now?
You can just buy it on Amazon Prime. It's about £4.
I'd like to watch that because I like that guy, Brian Gittin.
Yeah. And
he's funny.
As I was watching it, I was thinking of you and Martina. I was like, oh, they'll like this. I almost messaged you, but I think that would have had to meant I would have had to look at the unread messages of like, Tom, answer these 20 questions. I can't just come in with Brian and Charles.
Yeah. Hey, good. No, I do want to watch that. It's on my list. So if it's on Amazon Prime, I might give that a watch.
Have all the kiddies in? Has everyone broken up in Germany then?
Yes, their last day was on Wednesday, so they've all broken up, and then I'm back when they're back. I think on like the 9th of January or something like that.
Have you posted the Pottervision cards out?
Yes, I have. So I posted them a few days ago, but I think due to the postal strike and the fact that we were late posting them, they might not get to everybody by Christmas Day.
I've got to say...
but I'm hoping before New Year you'll get a lovely card.
Listeners who requested a Pottervision Christmas card, apologies in advance for the messages. I said, is there a list of names? And Lukas goes, no, just write messages. And without a name to put the message to, my messages became insane.
Yeah. Well, I was saving you a job because you had to write your message, and I was like, oh, don't worry about the names and the addresses. Just write a nice message in each one. And some of them are like, kiss me quick. Some of them are like, I love you in them. So that was interesting. Some of the like, about 4 of the cards were to a couple. So, and I think Tom was writing to individuals in his mind. So I had to like pick and choose which cards made sense going to a couple. Yeah. But I think that's a perfect system that doesn't need adjusting at all. Job well done, I reckon.
Well, I had to write 20 messages, and how about when you're in school? I don't know about you, but I say the number 20 like this. 20. And people go, it's not 20, it's 20. Guess what, dipshit?
Yeah.
That's how I talk. I talk like a tosser, right? So you either accept how I talk, or you fuck off.
Yeah. Right, well, I am your teacher, and you'll speak to me properly. And it's 20. That's the way I talk, sir.
Someone commented on one of my videos going, the word song does not have a K at the end. I was like, I'm not fucking saying song with a K at the end. People are saying I say the word song like this, song.
Yeah. Well, we used to laugh at our history teacher at school because she used to call him Martin Luther King without a G at the end.
Yeah.
It just sounded very strange. But it was weird doing history in Welsh because like they changed some of the names. So like, I remember doing the Tudors in school, in like primary school, and then going to secondary school, and they're going on about this guy called Harry yr Wythfed, and I was like, who's that? I've never heard of him. And it was Henry VIII. And they were going on about this bloke who had 6 wives, and I'm like, this sounds a lot like Henry VIII, but it's not, is it? It's Harry yr Wythfed, or whoever that is. And it must have taken me about 2 weeks of lessons on this bloke to realise it was the same fella.
That's funny to imagine, though. You in class, just all of a sudden snapping your fingers. Henry VIII! Yeah, what do you think we'll be doing in 3 weeks?
Yeah, it used to drive me mad, and then it was like, Charles le Cuntaf. And then it was like, oh, who's that? It's Charles I.
Mm.
And that's right, Tom. Cuntaf is first in Welsh. Cyntaf.
Have you ever had your parents swear at you? Or swear in front of you?
Well, my mum always tells me a story about when she got angry driving once with me in the back. And she called somebody a dickhead. And I must have been about 4 or something. And I just went, Mummy, what's a dickhead?
Oh.
And she said, nothing. And I didn't say anything back.
Shall I tell you what a dickhead is now? Now that you're 27?
Yeah, I've never found out.
A dickhead, figuratively, is a man with loins upon his forehead.
How's that happened? Do you reckon someone has been one of them? Like a genetic defect or something?
I think so. But figuratively,
I do as well.
A dickhead is someone who's very selfish.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Or a jerk. A goofball.
Yeah. Hey, what are you hoping for this year for Christmas? What have you asked Santa for?
A bit of dignity.
A bit of bitty?
No, not a bit of bitty. I said dignity.
Oh, I misheard you. I thought it was a Little Britain reference. Tom wanted some bitty for Christmas. You'd like some dignity, would you?
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a chastity belt then for Christmas.
I'm really looking forward to our Pottervision tour.
I am. It's going to be cracking, I reckon. Yeah, reminder that we're on tour. If anyone wants to buy tickets, they can. It's only in like probably about 6 weeks or something ridiculous like that.
I know. I think I advertised it on my story. Hey, we need to. I don't think the Swansea link is on the Pottervision page.
No, I'm pushing them to do that. I'll check that out today.
I found it. It's out.
Oh right, okay. I'll put it on then. Okay, great. Yeah, I'll do that.
So Swansea listeners, it's live.
The link is live, people from Swansea. Book. I'm looking forward to going there because we didn't manage to get there last year, but we will this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be bloody great.
I think the advertisement's working quite well. I've seen quite a few people commenting on it all the time.
Very good. Yeah, we've had a lot of interest, which is nice.
It makes me laugh though because like people are like, do you want to go to this? It's the same show. I've already seen it. Me and you.
Oh, what do you want? I want a new show every year. Well, we're tired.
When do you want us to write that? While Lukas is teaching German children? While I'm flashing my anus online? What? When? In between all that?
Yeah, I'm just going to comment on that comment and just say, we're tired.
I'm going to comment saying, shut up.
Yeah, but there'll be a few new bits and bobs that people haven't seen before. So, look forward to that. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah, I've come home. It's nice. It's nice being at home. I don't know if you get this, Pottervision listeners, but I don't know. Well, when I return to my family home, it's like... sometimes, actually. I tell a lie. Sometimes it's very relaxing. As I've come home now, I'm like, everyone's pecking at me. That's what I've got to get off my chest. I didn't get it off my chest at the beginning of the episode, but people have been pecking at me all week. Peck, 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 peck. The Lawrenson families and all its affiliates are like mad chickens who can't stop pecking at me. I am like... who is it in Greek mythology who is chained to a rock, who has his guts pecked out every day? Who is that?
Oh, I don't know. It annoys me that I don't know that. Because I remember it. I don't know it.
Prometheus.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, it's Prometheus.
I don't know what... See, Prometheus stole fire from the gods, and his permission was to have his guts pecked out every day, right? No, his punishment, not permission. His punishment was to have his guts pecked out every day. I don't know what I've stolen from my family to have my guts, to have them pecking at me all the time, Lucas. And you're probably thinking, how did he peck, Tom? How did he peck? Should I give you a rundown?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
I was disguising a cough.
This is my dad. What time are you coming home? You have to give us a time. You have to give us a time of what time you'll be getting here. I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. Peck, peck, peck. Right? Here's me mum and me sisters.
It's just that we'll be cooking dinner for you, Tom, and we want to know whether to wait for you. Oh, all these questions pecking me head.
Right, I'll stop you right there.
What?
Let me tell you something about my mother and father. They do not provide food for me. Unless you ask them to, buy something specific, then I will come home and there will be no food. I was driving home with Lucy before, and she went, "What's on the menu tonight?" I looked at her, scared, as if to think, oh God, I've never told her that they do not prepare food. So they've prepared food for themselves, that's them covered, right?
Can you not get in on all that?
No, that's nothing to do with me, that
Fair
food,
enough.
right? As soon as I left for uni, my mother stopped cooking for me, and that's where it ends. Neglected. Look at the face of a neglected man, Lucas.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh dear.
Right?
Mrs. Lawrence.
These people are insane. So I'd like to say it's nice to be home, but these people don't stop pecking. Me sisters. Peck, 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 peck. What do you want for Christmas? God, tell us what you want. I ain't got any time. I have not got any time to tell people what I want for Christmas, right? If you can't think of an ideal present for me that will blow me away, then don't bother. Because asking me what I want for Christmas is a job within itself. Because I've got to sit down at a computer and I've got to research stuff, right? Because if I just say to my sisters, if I say to my sister Alice, get me some boxer shorts, she'll get me some age 7 children's boxer shorts going, is this what you wanted? I go, no. I'm a full-grown man, right? I'm a full-grown man who's a fat
Have you
cunt.
still got them, by the way?
They're on right now. Send me them.
Send me them.
Right? So I've got to sit down at a laptop, and you think, Tom, that's easy, sitting down at a computer and finding a link to something you want. It's not. It really isn't. Because of search engine optimization, things you don't want appear at the top of Google, right? Let's say I Google best camping sleeping bag, or best camping pillow, or best camping mattress. What will come up for the first page and a half is a load of things I don't want, like come camping with a real-life Texan. Well, I won't mind that, but I don't want that, right? So it's this job that I'm going to have to sift through Google to find what would be suitable. Yeah, exactly. Peck, 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 peck.
Well, my mum didn't even tell me what she wanted. She just bought them, and then when I arrived last week, she just went, "There's my Christmas present from you," and she just gave it to me to wrap up. She just went and bought them. Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, it's wonderful.
I'm so jealous.
I'm very privileged to have that happen this year. Lovely, just to be given it to wrap up. Thank you. I don't want anything more from you, Mother. This is Christmas present enough. Letting me not have to decide what you're having. Yeah. But it'll be nice, yeah. 2 shows tomorrow, then Christmas Day off, and then it's like every day, 2 shows, 2 shows, 2 shows. It's going to be full on. But the show is going to be slick and smooth by the time Hare Lawrenson turns up to watch with his big posse.
That, right, I've been telling everyone about that. That was you. Someone commented on, right, I cut it out of it originally, right, so listeners, a week or so ago, someone left us a bad review, and we recorded an episode, and we spoke about it, and I ended up cutting it all out, because it ended in me threatening to kill myself, and I was like, cut all that out, depressing, right?
Yeah.
But one of the points of this review was, Tom clearly thinks he's the funnier person on the podcast, and I do not. I love myself, hands up, but I do not think I'm the funnier person. I roll about laughing every week at everything Lukas Kirkby says. I tell people, everyone I meet, I say, I think he's one of the funniest people to have ever walked this fucking earth. On the quiz that we did the other day, he said something that I've been telling everyone I've come across about. I asked Lukas, I said, when I come to Wales for the podcast, for the pantomime, will your sister be coming out? And you said, yeah, she might do, yeah, come out for a few if she knows what's going on. And I said, yeah, we'll get a big posse out. You said something like, get her a big what out? and you went, she won't be coming if you went, she won't be coming if that's what you think she's going to do. Oh my God. Honestly, I had a bloke delivering a parcel today. Yeah. He goes, package? He goes, what's the surname? I go, never mind that. Come here. I said, I'm going to have to start at the beginning. Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
Yeah. That's good. Well, I think it's the other way around as well, because I think you're very funny as well. And yeah, I think you're funnier than I am on this podcast. So I think that's part of what makes it a good podcast, is we laugh at each other and find it funny.
And also, I don't think either of us are trying to one-up the other one, right? Because, if anything, if you're going off and being funny, you could be funny. You could talk for 10 minutes straight. I am happy, because that means I get to rest and just sit back and enjoy the show. It's hard talking. We've done over 100 episodes. It's exhausting.
It is exhausting. Like, when you start a story, I go, oh, I can have a drink. I get myself a lovely sip of orange.
I know. It's like, we take turns in doing the washing up. Right? You wash, I'll dry.
Yeah.
You dry, I'll wash. You wash. Take turns. Right? It's fun.
What's your preference? Are you a dryer or a washer?
To be honest, I'm never dry. I just put it all on the little stick with the rails and let it drip dry.
Yeah. Let it drip dry. Lovely. I'm a washer as well. I like washing.
He's a washer. Your Honour.
I'm a washer, Your Honour.
Yeah, have you been up doing anything Christmassy this Christmas season?
Not yet, really. I've not really... Sometimes I'll go and see a nativity or something, but I was a bit late for all that. So, can I just say, not just any old... Normally, like, my niece and nephew are in it or something, or a family friend. I won't turn up at any old nativity with me popcorn. All right, who have they got to play Mary this year?
Mary again?
Well... But my mum went to see a nativity, and the casting was all wrong in this nativity. They had 2 shepherds and 1 sheep, for a start. Right, someone needs to speak to the manager, because that's not a good dividing out of the workload. 2 shepherds for 1 sheep. So they had all that, and then they only had 2 wise men, but then they had 3 shepherds and sheep. I don't know what's going on sometimes.
Maybe they just had a lot of untalented children.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember ever being in the nativity. I must have been. Were you?
I did a nativity. I don't know if I've ever told this story before, but it's a very weird story. I was to be a sheep. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing the nativity, and my mum had said to me at some point, you won't be performing in it. You can do the rehearsals, but you're not going to be doing the performing because we are going on holiday. And I had that in my mind. So I was like, okay. So I said to the teachers, I was like, I'm going to be on holiday. I'm in reception during all this, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like, yeah, whatever. So they have me like measured up. They make me a costume, right? I do the rehearsals and that. I'm like, none of this matters because I'm going on holiday. Right?
Yeah.
Gets the day of the performance. I'm dressed up. I'm in the hall. The audience are in there. We get to the point where all the sheep are going on stage. All the sheep go on stage. Right? I'm sat there, dressed as a sheep, just watching it all going, none of this matters. Nothing. This doesn't involve me. I'm going on holiday.
And it was the actual performance?
Yeah, I didn't take part.
What did the teachers say to you?
I think they just thought I was shy or something, so they just left me. But in my head, I was like, if only I wasn't going on holiday, I'd be up there with them.
So when did you actually go on holiday?
Week later.
I'm going on holiday. I can't do this. When's your holiday? July. Yeah, I remember doing Joseph as in primary school, and I was Jacob, the father of Joseph, father of 12 children, and there was a fire alarm, and I ended up being outside in like horrible December weather with bare feet and just like a tunic on. It was very cold, very chilly. But yeah, that was Jacob, the father of Joseph. Yeah, I had to be very sad when I thought he was dead.
I wonder why I was... If you'd have met me as a child, even when you met me as a child, when I was a man...
Yes.
I used to be very shy. I don't know where shyness comes from. I don't know why I was such a shy child.
Do you think maybe it was all those siblings?
Don't know.
There's no way of knowing year sevens. That'd be my theory. If I had to put a bet on, I'd say it was that. 3 siblings plus you,
Yeah. All of
some
them
are stronger characters than others. You might be shy.
God, you're not wrong. You're not wrong there, are you? I'm just looking at all my textbooks from when I was at uni and college. Never read. What a waste of money.
What periods of history did you study?
For my dissertation, I did the Pol Pot regime.
The Pol Pot regime.
Nazi Germany.
That's good. Tom studied the winner of the first series of Britain's Got Talent, Pol Potts, for his history degree.
You're a joke.
He worked in a... I can't believe I remember this. He worked in a car phone warehouse, selling telephones, and he was very good at opera, and he won Britain's Got Talent, and then he used the money to sort out his teeth.
Pol Pot stole the hearts of the nation.
Yeah, he did, and then he turned into a dictator, didn't he?
And who did we think would do it again? Everyone thought Susan Boyle would do it. But instead, Susan Boyle lost to...
Diversity. Level 1. They should have done a mashup, I think. Susan Boyle and Diversity. Where she's like level 6 or something, coming out singing. They should have thrown her about instead of that little lad.
Come on, Subo!
Hey! I dreamed the dream.
Susan Boyle's been on my most listened to playlist lately. I can't get enough of Subo at the minute.
Tom's Spotify Wrapped is Subo Central. Favourite artist, most listened to song. It's everywhere.
What does it all mean?
Yeah. What did you say you were listening to of Subo's? Was it a Christmas song?
Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, very nice. Does she still make music, or is she like retired now?
I think she's still at it.
Good on you, Subo.
Yeah.
She's the Cliff Richard of Scotland.
Hey, do you want to see the original Pottervision flyer?
Hey, I'd love to. Look at that. My favourite. There's so many things about that are brilliant. The white bits on either side. The fact that we just took pictures of two people we knew. The fact that Tom, for some reason, has breasts on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's brilliant. Yeah, very good.
So funny at the time.
And somehow, with that, we managed to sell out.
No, we didn't flyer it. We didn't need to flyer it at all. What was funny as well?
No.
I remember making this on Microsoft Paint.
On Microsoft Paint?
Yeah, I made this on Microsoft Paint. And I was like, I wonder if anyone will be able to tell that I made this on Microsoft Paint.
I think they might have a clue, yeah. Yeah, friend of the show, Lewis Shaw's on that as Quirrell.
Fuck yeah, he is.
As well as Dave Turquoise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had quite a few flyers over the years, haven't we? We had that one. We had the purple one, which I liked. And then we had the one last year. And now we've used the one from Manchester for our new tour, haven't we?
Yeah, I think this might be the best one.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we should do a competition next time. Like, people can, like, hey, design a flyer for us and we'll use it on our tour.
Yeah.
No.
I think people hate competitions like that, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, don't get people
It was a stupid idea. I shouldn't have said it.
Don't get people to do unpaid work for you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, alright then. Put your pencils away, budding artists.
because we're visiting parents over Christmas. Tomorrow, even on the 24th, we're celebrating Christmas like it is Christmas at mine.
Yeah.
We're just going to pretend it's Christmas, and then we're off to, on the 25th, we are celebrating Christmas on Christmas at Lucy's mum's, and then Boxing Day at her dad's.
Lovely. What a lovely trinity of celebrations. Very nice. And are you planning on drinking at all three affairs?
No.
No. Very nice. Well, this year, there's like a three-way schedule. So 1 year it'll be at my mum and dad's, another year it'll be at my sister's, and another year it'll be at my sister's father-in-law's house. And this year it's at my sister's father-in-law's house.
TJ.
Yeah, what, sorry?
TJ.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Aren't they his initials, TJ?
Yeah, they are, yeah. It's none other than Tom Jones.
That's exciting.
Yeah, the one and the only.
Christmas is a time of, I don't know, the festive season, in my opinion, it should be spent however you want to spend it. The year is wrapping up, so it's a time, I don't know, to reflect. It's about a time to relax, and it's time to indulge. And if you indulge in being strict on yourself, indulge. If you indulge by being, I don't know, nice to yourself and stuffing yourself with chocolate or whatever, please do. Do what you want. For the year 2023 is coming. I don't know. And maybe you want to change things up a bit. Get a haircut. Go on tour. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah. Maybe subscribe to your favourite podcast on Patreon.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
year
do that.
is yours to do with as you wish. This has been the Pottervision podcast. Thank you so much for listening to our lovely special festive episode. Next time in 2023, we'll be on Chapter 9 of the Order of the Phoenix, and it's the woes of Mrs. Weasley. Whoa! You get to hear that twice, this week and last episode. You have been a festive, home-loving Tom Lawrenson.
And you have been the channel-hopping Lukas Kirkby.
Goodbye.
Pottervision.
Thank you for listening to the Pottervision podcast. The music was performed by Jack Evans. If you'd like bonus content and to support the show, you can visit patreon.com/Pottervision.